Hey everybody, this is me, Hitman for President, and welcome to my channel. In the previous videos, I've shared with you guys the practice session of the race weekend of my friends, and finally we get to the race now. So like I've stated before, that this is not my race. I've mounted my GoPros on my friends and just record them while they're on the track, and right now I'm just sharing it with you guys, and probably I'm going to break it down from my point of view so you guys can check this out. Approaching the track, you guys can see there are a lot of puddle of water. It was actually a very good morning. It was bright and shiny the whole morning up until 12 o'clock, and then suddenly we started to see some clouds, and it started raining from 1 o'clock until 2, and right after that the sun started to come out again, but the damage was done. The track was super wet, and the thing about this track is that it doesn't have a good water flow. So once the water comes in, it just stays there. So the sighting and a warm-up lap, it's very important, because you have to go into the track and you need to check out what are the lines that's available for you, and what would be the safest way for you to choose in order for you to finish the race. This is something interesting that I think that you should see. It's what it's really like to be racing in an open category. Usually when you get into a race, you will see similar engine build, about the same horsepower, and that's only because of the organizers' limitations of all the bikes, so that it's much fair. But because this race is a non-sanctioned race, so it's an open category, anyone with a bike that has any type of modifications can enter the race. For example, the 150cc bikes, it's not really 150cc, because in actuality they have bigger blocks, superhead. Basically it's a very extensive modification. And here you can see my friend is left in the dust. All the other riders, I think about 4 or 5 of them, had a very strong Yamaha FZ150i, and from my experience of modding it, it's impossible to have that kind of speed on a stock Yamaha FZ150i. It's just impossible. You can't have that. But overall, I'm happy with what my friends have done. He's managed to stay in the middle of the pack and maintain the position. However, it's not really a good video for you guys to watch, because throughout the whole match from here on in, he's basically riding alone in the track, so there's not much of action going on except for the crash you've seen in the first lap earlier. So we are going to skip this race, and I want to go on to another incident in the track, which involving my friend, and how I feel that it could have easily been avoided. This is a scary crash. Earlier I said that it could have easily been avoided for a couple of things. First, we're gonna have to look at from my friend's fault. If we look at this image very clearly, the marshal is already waving the blue flag, and the problem with my friend was he wasn't informed, or he has no idea what does the blue flag mean. And for those of you who may not know, okay, the blue flag is when you see a marshal is waving the blue flag, you have to give way. That means you are being overlapped by the faster riders, probably the riders who are fighting for the podium. So you have to give way and let them pass by. Only then you start to push again. So what he did was, although he sees the blue flag, he kept on pushing. He stayed on the racing line. What he should have done is just get out of the way, let the faster riders to move on and then just get back in it. And I completely understand it, because by looking at this picture, the riders in front of him is not that far away, so he wants to catch up to them. So that was the mistake that he did. All he had to do is just get out of the way, let them pass by, and just carry on with the race. At least he had to finish it. But now he got the DNF, so yeah, it is what it is. It's racing. However, I want to look at the other rider's fault. From the video, although it's not a very good quality video, but I really feel that the move that he did on my friend was kind of deliberate. Probably he was angry because my friend wasn't giving way. However, no one has the right to put someone else's life in danger, because from this video alone you can see there's ample of spaces on the right side. He could have gone on to the right side and then just come back on the left. My friend would have no choice but to slow down. I would say 70% of it is my friend's fault, probably 30% is the other rider's fault, but that's my opinion. So thank you guys for watching this video. For those of you who haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I really appreciate it a lot. So thank you. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.